Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to the middle of the week. It is a Wednesday, I think. Yes. I had to think about that one for a second. I hope that everyone is doing well. As you can see, we are still in the Frozen Archive, and typically 30 seconds before I booped the button to actually move over to this screen, it started snowing. Go figure, we're in the Frozen Archives. It is a winter wonderland. We're not walking, though. I refuse to. Well, actually, we probably are. I just plan on bouncing around a lot. It's not like I ever basically just sort of keep bouncing just everywhere. God, I'd hate to think... now that I've said it, I'm going to have to look. What is my times jumped? Oh yeah, 1.2 million jumps. Boing, boing, boing. I mean, that's over 4 years. Yeah. I hope that everybody is doing well. I see we've got the drinks and snacks counter. Welcome in. Welcome in, Frauke. Welcome in, Blast Jordan, Taran, Superfast Feg, who's still working. Thank you for the lurk, Feg. Then, of course, we've got Seribot, who is always good to see. Scurrying begins, which is always fantastic. There will be reasons for donations in the near future, I'm very sure. Let's see. Scurry, much scurrying Hunter, welcome in. Fantastic to see you. Shadow Sky, lovely to see you. Hunter's on a work lurk. I really should put in a command for that. Inari, welcome in, and thank you for joining the Scurry. Where's your Fox Redeem? Tomorrow, maybe. Tomorrow. Frauke's the one with the Tigger skin. Yep. Welcome into Glam, who has answered a question that I raised in Discord. Second round of chemical deliveries was 10 minutes early from Whoopsie. That left you with a phone call of the driver asking you to come out when you hadn't even made it to the university yet. Ooh, lovely. Time to run to work and have to deal with stuff. Hopefully nothing too fantastically evil. Thank you for answering the question there, Pixie. I know I've just said that twice, but hey. No, Void. Are you just going to yell at me for not being... I mean, do I have any... That's cooked. You won't accept cooked salmon. I swear, you're a picky Void. You won't accept cooked salmon, will you? But you will let me sleep, fine. Thank you. All Voids are picky. But they are gorgeous. Hello. Do I have... You know, I thought I used to have in one of these chests. Aha! There we are. Void. Your cat has no problem with cooked salmon. Of course. Inari, thank you for the streak. I still haven't actually finished the development of that. Basically, oh yeah, I should explain. So, what I am planning on doing is, due to the fact that Twitch occasionally will drop people's streaks, what do ocean fishes get if they eat river fishes? Salmon, Ella. Oh goodness. Actually, no, thinking about it, Nico is very much not picky, and that's a problem, of course. Unless it's your cooked salmon, then he has a problem with you, of course. So, because Twitch occasionally drops people's streaks, because Twitch, what I'm going to do is have it so that each time you announce a streak, the Merry White House bot will chase you. There is a chance that you'll escape or be caught by the Merry White House bot just for the comedy silliness of it, but it'll count the number of those that happen. So it's going to count streak instances, meaning that even if you lose your streak, you will continue to have a chase. Hey, Ancients, thank you for the 3-stream streak. Hey, TGM, welcome in. So, what I'm gonna want to go already? Goodness. That way, it means that we will actually we will track the number of times you streaked, even if you lose it. So, since it's only been running for a couple of days, streaks 85 from TGM. Thank you, and welcome in Lotus. Meow. But yeah. So the idea is that way it doesn't matter if you continue the streak or if you lose the streak. We track the fact that you have streaked. And I think that's a nice sort of way of, yes, huge numbers of streaks will be amazing and fantastic, but they are not the absolute. The fact that you make it to a streak will be the thing that counts, and since you can basically get to a streak once a week, that can be that will cover it. So that's my thinking. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that actually makes it much nicer and more fun, whilst keeping the streaks, but not maintaining the evilness. That's why it's the Merry White House bot that's going to be chasing people, Taryn. Where am I going? I didn't mean to start running upstairs yet. And Krish managing to find the exact perfect quote to go with all of that description. Yes, I am overcomplicating the concept of streaking. I am overcomplicating streaking in the interests of making streaking less stressful. How do you overcomplicate streaking? I mean, it's not like you've even got any clothes, for goodness sakes. Dear. We got somebody even older in here. Yes, I mean, look, just because God still hasn't paid for the install bill on the lights, I mean, really. Nordic Wolf, welcome in. Where was I? Okay, let's try and actually get some building done, because it would be nice to. Boop. No, look, where did I leave my cobblestone? There it is. Last you checked, Shadows don't even wear clothes. Hey, Shadow. And Kay, welcome in. Got hit with very high wind, towers are damaged. Oh dear. Look after yourself, Nordic. Stone bricks. Let's see, cobble. I've got more of that. Whoopsie. Oh well. More oh, I've got 2 stacks of stone bricks here. Tough brick wall, stone brick wall. Cobblestone slabs, cobblestone doohickory, tough slabs, and Glam Pixie says hi to everybody. and before I get anywhere with all of this, we've got Krish claiming a new Gordon. Whoop, nearly missed that. Fortunately, I think I've got the inventory space for this. Oh, and a hydrate. I'll hydrate. Canadian Dragon, welcome in. And thank you for the lurk, Lotus. And... Nope, there it is. I was about to say, where's the stretch? And a stretch. Oh, goodness. Both shoulders. That was... Oh. Both shoulders went pop there. You my... Super Wario, welcome in. Hey ho, hi ho, off to Gordonstein we go. We need to recruit a new Gordon. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. Boing, boing. Always leave the stretch to someone else. You'd be in pain if you stretch. I mean, it sounds like you've done enough stretching today. You love your cat, but why does she need to leave streak marks across your glass lenses? No comment on that one, Dragon. She's just trying to clean your glasses. Badly, but cleaning them. Boing. That's a point, Taryn. Yes. Granted, if I do that, I might end up end up triggering a donation just from Pixie. All right. Whee. Now, I have two questions. The first is, do I have a Gordon? I'm fairly sure I've got some recruits that are fully trained. I just want to double check. And we have a B-drill in chat. Yes, and. Actually, no, that's a... Yeah, we got some recruits. Today on Yes Anding. Boing. 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 Alright. Jake. Whoops, no. Okay, so this is Krish's first book. Oh, even first Gordon. Right. We should create a book. And we have a Kel Birdie. Welcome in, Kel Birdie. How are you doing, Chaos Twin? I need a... Okay, that's how it looks. 2, 5, 3. Right, and... Wait, what? Yep. Oh, no. Hold on. We don't do that on these pages. Right, let's go and find a building for Juggles to be recruited into. A tamed pillager. Ah! You don't know what a Gordon is? Welcome to the mayhem. Here we have the Gordons, including Gordon. I can't remember if this building is full or not. You know, I should have kept better notes. Somewhere this building's full. So, what we have, for those just arriving who have not encountered one of these, yes, we have a Gordon dance party. It's a 421 stream streak. The request was misdirected to the server, and the puff of fitted clothing was redirected to the wrong continent. Wow. Yes, so Krish, thank you for recruiting a Gordon. What happens is, I have a lot of tamed pillagers. I think the current count... yeah. Hi. Maybe close to 120? Nope, this building's full. Occasionally I wander through the buildings just to actually... we may need to, but if we do, we have one. You can now purchase... yes. You will notice that all of these are named. Congratulations. Thank you for the naming. Many Gordons. And what happens is you will get an armor stand. You will get a name tag for that armor stand. You will get the option to purchase armor and upgrades and a weapon. And if you happen to have a banner, you have the option of having the banner... Aha! We have a gap in this building. Whoa. Just like Lord Ironbrew. We have the option of having them hold the banner for you. Which is very, very cool. Your Gordon will be super pretty. I just wish we could actually put the armor on the Gordon, but we accept that there are some things we cannot do. So that was building 2. So Juggles is going into building 2. Alright, now we need a name tag, a boat, a leash, and a whole lot of luck. Right. 1 boat, 1 lead, 1 Gordon to breed. Look, you lot. I know you're well-trained. Even you're well-trained. You're lovely. Actually, I'm gonna get you out of your corner. Yeah. And all of those are set right. Come on. We're off to give you a Gordon to give... There we are. Twitch has let you keep your streak. Whee! Right. Name tag. Juggles. I won't put the name tag on until we've got you in the boat, just in case anything untoward happens. Right. Urban, welcome in. Right, sir. Sir. Juggles, please get into the boat. Thank you. Whee! Row, row, row your Gordon gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 he's going to be... so clean. I don't know. I wasn't thinking about where I was going with that, and the rhyming wasn't well thought out. Ipsy. Yes, I hear you. Hold on. Hey, cutie. Hi. Hi. Oops. Thank you for the tromp. Come on, cutie. Where's my boops? Cutie? No? No boops? Guys, Cutie doesn't love me anymore. They don't want to boop me. Hey, boops. Cutie is obviously feeling decidedly neglected. Actually, I suspect that Kel is going to remind me I should go and check on Cuddles. No, is it Snuggles? Yes, Snuggles. Come on. Up the hill. Thank you. I also love the way that, without distinct animations, they all put their arms like this. It's so adorable. Hate to love and leave. Got to get some more sleep before tomorrow. Look after yourself, Kel. Right, I need to put that back. And, oh, actually, before we get swamped by Gordons... Juggles! Look after yourself, Kel. Set. Krish, meet Juggles. Juggles? Cohen. Cohen, Juggles. Juggles, welcome to your new room. Ah, and welcome to all of your flatmates. Boing, boing, boing. And there we are. One armor stand for you. So if you purchase armor in the future, you get it placed here. It is perpetual in the world. Daisy Low. Why? And yeah. Thank you so much for collecting all those points, Krish. And thank you for recruiting a Gordon. Wow. Apparently, the mosh pit is upstairs now. It can't make its mind up if it's upstairs or downstairs. Such a mosh pit. Boing. 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 Yeah, we've got 4 buildings down here. We've got multiple Ravagers, which are one of the other redeems. This building is about to become our next barracks. This building is a barracks. That building's another optional barracks with Ravagers underneath it already. We have so many Gordons. It is almost ridiculous. It is absolutely hilarious. And I love it. Right. Let's put that back in here. And the other thing is, all of the redeems go into a book, and the books are stored in the recruitment library. Yeah, that Gordon's been there for a very long time, Urban. I'm holding on to them for a reason. Unfortunately, I can't remember what the reason is. Oh, I'm going to have to redo some of this. Right. Hold on. Let's move Kay the River Cat up from here to here. Move Kel Birdie up a bit. And Krish. It's got a banner on its back, so it's not a Gordon recruit because I don't think... Oh, I know. No, it's not got a banner on its back. It's already holding a Gordon banner. So I can't give it as a recruit because it couldn't be given another banner. 3253. It is supposed to be alphabetical. Yes. I have made a rod for my own back by keeping all the books in alphabetical order, Krish. It's an absolute nerd and mayhem of absolute madness. I don't know why I did it, but it's hilarious. Yes, if I remember rightly, that Gordon has a banner, and it's a... not as much as you think. I think it's hilarious. It causes much mayhem, and it makes it easier to Make a build and they will be part of the Gordon Rebellion. Probably. Yeah, he's holding... I think this was how we found out Gordons could hold banners. Because he somehow ended up without... with a banner being dropped on him. And this was the first time we found out. I haven't actually mentioned it yet, Blast. I think it's likely to be probably 10,000. It'll be slightly more than a banner, slightly less than a Gordon. And significantly less than a Ravager. A Fox. And this is why we're not opening up the Fox Redeems yet. But for you, the low cost of 100,000 each. Yes, exactly. I did ponder making it higher because, unlike a Gordon, it's just a one-time thing. So it's not a 10,000 points times the number of puns in the last month. That's 10 million, Taran. Interest rates and inflation. That too. But yeah, I did ponder making it... excuse me. More expensive than a Gordon because there's none of the sort of options of redeems like being able to do banners or armor or something like that for them. But to be honest, I feel that that's unfair. What I will probably do is limit it to 1 or 2 per stream, however. And 1 per person per stream. So you won't be able to do both of them. I mean, granted, that just spreads out the problem. But hey. And we have a Pokemon in chat for you. I thought I was removing the toe breakers. Yeah, that's an area that I've failed to remove them from. I've gotten rid of most of them. I've just not been back into the nether and finish it off. Right, let's just cut the corner and go straight uphill. Boing, 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 ba-ding, boing, 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 ba-ding, boing. I did have to laugh last night after stream. While I was tidying up and doing other things, I found a set of pillagers in this corner. So I put down a boat. And one of them ended up in a boat with a fox. The fox was apparently very unhappy about being in a boat with a pillager. It bit it to death. The pillager, because of the wonderful way in which pillagers operate, was completely incapable of firing back at it because they can't shoot at something they're in the same boat as. So the pillager was just bitten to death by a fox and completely unable to stop itself. Yes, Taran, that makes sense. I will sort that out. Thank you for the thought. The fox bit... yeah. I have my laptop in front of me so that I can actually pay attention to Discord and thus respond to Pixie and anything else. So as a result, I saw your message. forget you'd sent the message within 5 minutes of sending it. Yes. Absolutely. I do that all the time. Usually I forget it 3 seconds after saying it. Right, I'm going to make this a little bit... Yeah, please, let's bring back the... Also... Whoops. I'm going to make this while we're here. I'll probably put some ice there. Have I got any ice? No. Let's get some ice. Wrong door. Wrong level. Try again. Second floor. Ice. Flows. Slippery stuff. And all the materials, also known as Lidl. Times you forget what the message you're sending is as you hit enter. Those are dark days. Honestly, I forget the message that I'm sending while I'm in the middle of typing it sometimes. Those are fun days. Fun day, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Scotsman's here. He's got no clue what he's saying to you. These random days when Scotsman streams. These are the days when Scotsman streams. Sanity's overrated. No, Sanity's a lovely builder. Have I not got any stone in my inventory yet? I'll just use the bricks. I've got plenty of those. No, that's Sanity, who is awesome. Well, that's what I meant. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Before you criticize someone, walk a mile in the shoes. Then when you do criticize them, you'll be a mile away and you'll have their shoes. I've heard that one before. Granted, just because I've heard it before doesn't mean it's any less wrong. Or right. I'd like to put a stair there. But I don't have any, so let's make one. There we are. Love the way that I'm sort of already overcomplicating this area. Scotsman overcomplicating a build? Say it ain't so. Never happens. Twice on Tuesdays. 3 times on Thursdays. And half a dozen times on any other day of the week. Dab, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to the chaos of the madness, and we are here. Hello, Ritsu. Yeah. Let's put those in. Oops. What? Why are we saying sorry to Ritsu? What did we do now? Don't upset Ritsu. Ritsu's nice. Hurdy, hurdy, flirty. Hurdy, 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 bird. Ah, Ritsui. That sounds like, that sounds like food, almost. Come on, Streak, before your signal leaves down again. See, this is why, as mentioned earlier, I'm thinking of applying an alternative system over the top of Streaks. I almost wish we could do, that would be nice. I wish we could do walls or something for ice. You know, or spikes like the doohickory. What's the word I'm looking for? Reminds you of chop suey. Yeah. What's the word? I'm trying to think of something. I've forgotten. What's the thing that comes in spikes? Dripstone. Yes, thank you. Those. I wish we had ice like dripstone spikes. And the ability to grow it the way that you can grow dripstone spikes. And a blur of wet fur goes streaking through chat. Thank you so much for the streak there, Nordic Wolf. You've given up trying to think of things. It never works. So I'm variously curious. Persisted user globals. Let's have a quick look at Nordic Wolf got caught by the Merry Whitehouse bot. Let's see who else has streaked. Message later in Discord when things are more stable. Woohoo! Kel Birdie streaked. Let's see whether or not they got away. Kel Birdie got caught by the Merry Whitehouse bot. Yeah, I have it slightly high as a chance of getting caught as opposed to a chance of escaping. Let's see, who else streaked, just to have a quick check. Krish streaked. Yep, Krish got caught as well. Now, no bopping. I'll explain it again. So, what I'm going to do is add something over and above the way that Twitch tracks streaks. So, whenever you announce a streak, there will be a Merry Whitehouse bot that chases people. There will be a chance that you will escape, flee, catch, be caught, or whatever. And that way, if you lose your streak, but continue to actually start new streaks and actually announce them, then the bot, then we will count how many times you streak, run away from the bot, get caught by the bot, chased by it, etc. And that way, if you lose your streak, you still have something going on as a way of personifying them or maintaining them. Yes, that's the one, Taran. I'll put a message about it into Discord when I do get it going, just to explain it. I thought it would be a nice way of making streaks a little bit less stressy for people. Because it'll mean that even if you lose a streak, the fact that you have been streaking a lot will be retained. Merry Whitehouse bot. Yes. True Purple, welcome in. It's a new thing. I'm still working out some of the concepts. But I thought it would be a nice way of having something that is not Twitch's streak counter. And yet maintaining something. Amy Winehouse. has to go. I can't have that. Because it raises you that half block. So I need, let's see. Oh, I know. Let's do that. So it looks like there's been a bit of a collapse here. I'm setting it up on StreamerBot. But the concept will work on anything, really. Oops. Look after yourself, Urban. And thank you for joining us. Oops. Here we find Scotsman embedded in a wall. Whoopsie. Oh, that sounds like it. That'll be fine, Dragon. Yeah, we can have a chat about it. I mean, the way I'm setting it up, it's reliant on the streaks themselves, because it's going to have it as a comedy moment for when people do streak. But there are ways of doing something similar without it. For Professor doesn't know what they're getting into. Seriously, though. Look after yourself. Blast. Oh. Yeah. I hope that works out for you too, Blast. Sorry, I misunderstood that as being you leaving stream for today. Not that things were going on. You usually act professional around people in real life. Wow. How does that work? Also, why am I hearing a, I just heard a, oh. Yeah, there's a, lovely. There's a Pokemon in chat, for those who might be interested in trying to catch one. Blaster's Pro IRL? Well, open to debate. Speaking of streaks, True Purple is on a 365 stream streak. Yes, it's a full streak year. Thank you, True Purple. Shall we find out if True Purple made it through or not? They were caught by the Merry White House bot as well. Tee-hee. I may have to adjust the percentages of chance of getting caught and so forth. At the moment, I don't think I've seen anyone get away. So there are areas for improvement. But then, if you're streaking, the Merry Whitehouse bot is quite fast. That sounds wrong. A fast bot. I may have to go and find that. Well, I just found it a minute ago. I may have to go and get rid of that zombie before it drives me up the wall. Actually, I'm gonna put in another one of those. Gonna make it look like this has been reinforced a little in a couple of places. And then, oh, no, didn't mean to put that there. I should get some mossy stone brick, shouldn't I? That would probably help with this a lot. Oops. Yeah, let's go and find some mossy stone bricks. Ow. There's a wall there, Scots. You don't want to face plant it. And stone bricks. We've got plenty of those. Moss. Got plenty of that. Mossy stone brick. Now we have plenty of this. Can I really say something is driving me up the wall as I'm scaling a cliff? I mean, it's better than trying to descale the cliff. I mean, have you ever tried to descale a cliff? Good lord. So, one of these days I will remember not to use the fortune pick on the ice. Henry, welcome in. Thank you for the fnurbles and the 2 months of subscription. And thank you so much for all the continued mayhem of Decked Out and all of my deaths. Some of which are my own fault as a result of my own Ravager. Grr. Okay, how's this look? Oh, that feels much more like it's a sort of cliffy. That's a nice cliff upgrade. I quite like that. I feel like that's gone from being sort of Minecraft cliff like this to being much more of a sort of natural cliff. I quite like that. I want to see the number of statistics on it. Number of Scots decked out runs versus number of Scots decked out runs that ended in death by his own Ravager. That's only happened twice. So at the moment, I believe that it's close to 25 to 2. Right. I'm a little bit concerned about this area. But I think otherwise this area is currently fox-proofed. Oh, I should probably do something here. Let's do that. Oh, and one of these. Here. So, now that we've got an enclosed space, let's figure out how to make this more fox friendly. Right, first things first, I feel like we should get them some... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I need a den. Not that I know what a fox's den looks like. So this is going to be entirely made up. Just den, not now. Duh. The saw blade was entirely for sorting out materials. It was nothing to... Nah. Grr, mutter, fnurbles. You lot are so mean to me. And I know that's the definition of chat of chat's jobs. I need some dirt. And some leaves. Since we're in the frozen area, I'm going to continue to use pale oak leaves. I don't suppose we've got any... no. Are we already out of... Yeah, we're already out of mangrove roots. Not fair. We're innocent, especially... Aha. No, you're Blast Jordan. You're not innocent. Right, let's take that and that out. And let's just put some stone bricks back in. And some dirt. Oh, I knew I should have picked up something. I haven't got any of that. No, don't want bricks. So much for your defense on an innocence trial. Ha! I would not be your defense on an innocence trial. No, mostly because there is no way in heck anyone would believe me claiming you were innocent. I'm thinking we can turn this into a den. Fox dens are small holes, generally ramped downwards, might be different when built into cliff. One chamber is living space, one for food storage. Ooh, food storage. Okay, thank you, Taryn. So, very similar to what we did. Very similar to what we did for the sniffers. Bad Moon, welcome in. Yeah. We kind of did something similar to that for the sniffers, didn't we? Might as well get all of the iron. Good time zones, Raven. How are you doing? My day is going well. We are currently attempting to put a foxhole in. Sounds weirder than it is. Pretty sure it's absolutely nothing to do with it. You have a headache. Oh, Raven. Take care. Was that all the dirt I picked up? Fnurbles. Well, we might be able to make it work. Yeah, look after yourself, Raven. You see, foxes can get into gaps that I can't, so being able to, you know, have sort of stuff that is more fox-sized and fox-friendly is probably the right idea for down here. So, let's see. A little bit of mossy cobblestone. Let's put some tough stairs in. A couple of tough stairs there would probably be good. No, it's tough slabs. Glow lichen. Yes, glow lichen sounds like a fantastic idea. Give them a little bit of light to set up their day. And we've got a stretch from Bad Moon. Up we get, and stretch. Thank you for that. And a hydrate from Taran, keeping them in sync. I'll hydrate. Yeah, my stretches are particularly brutal sometimes. No, actually, let's go with a little bit of the mossy stone brick. Make this look like it's partially been looked after by people. After all, I am planning on making this look like it's being looked after. I have a plan for that. Yes. People can now commence freaking out. Scotsman has a plan. I know, it's dangerous. Highly dangerous. Wait, how much iron is down here? Oh, not much. Okay. Rush never stops. Okay, look after yourself, Bad Moon. Thank you for popping in. Probably should put half slab there. Where's my bed? I might need that in a second. Gonna be mostly lurking today. That's very sensible, Raven. Look after yourself. Yeah, let's put a couple of half slabs of cobblestone in. Ooh, I need to do the roof. Can't leave the roof like this. That's terrible. Actually, probably mostly tough. But we can do a little bit of the mossy stone brick. And let's just put it with that. And let's put a normal cobblestone stair there. And one there. That way this looks more sort of fox-like. By way of being specifically only for foxes. Let's take that and that out, and do that. Don't want that back. No, I do want to do that. Like so, and let's do one of those. That to be something else, so let's make that. And another stair here, which should probably be... Oh, hold on. No, I was going to do one of these. Like so. A bit of that. And what I'm going to do is stick a berry bush in here, and here, and here. So all of that is like so, and then some leaves in, but nothing. I was going to put a leaf block. Actually, no, we can do this. Hold on. If I put leaves here, there, that's giving us a 2-block tall gap. Look after yourself, Blast. Oh, I need to... Dagnabbit. I should have gone shopping while we were in Gordonstein. I have something I want to do. Put that in there for the moment. Oh, I was going to pick up that. No, not that. This. Can't believe that's the only mangrove roots I've got. Oh, some of that would be useful. But then if I've got to go to Gordonstein, we can stop off at IKEA on the way through, and I think IKEA has some mangrove roots. I hope. Chat, what's the odds of IKEA having mangrove roots? How many of you are going to say 0? Oops. Knock, knock. Who's there? The ever-interrupting cow, the ever-moo. That was terrible. Oh, I emptied it a few weeks back. Then no, I won't have I won't have refilled it. I'm fairly sure I'm not good at that sort of thing. But since I want to go shopping anyway, we can. It's on the way. I love the way that it's basically, I'm going shopping. Just goes to prove my brain is wired that way. But now you ask yourself, did I actually empty it, or is... I believe the answer to that, Dragon, is yes. Now the question is, which yes? Both. Exactly. Right, let's go shopping. Hi-ho, hi-ho, we're off shopping, we know. We're going through the nether, trying to find our way back to our home. Twice through the nether in one day. This is definitely not a sign that I should have made sure I knew what I wanted before I started stream. Honest, Gov. I planned badly. Ah, too far, too far. I overshot. Hey, pork chop. Hi, things. Hi, Stuffy. Now for our next question. Do we even have a slot for... Yes. Hey! Nearly 3 stacks of mangrove roots. That's more than I was hoping for. I'll leave some behind for next time that I run out. Right. I know what I'll be doing over Christmas. Making lots of trees. It'll be tree-rific. Ninjet! Welcome in, Squirrelkin. Hope you're doing well. Putting up a lot of trees sounds like a very Christmassy thing to do. Yep. Chopping them down so that I can get all of their dead roots is even more Christmassy. Suggests a restock list stream so Scotsman knows what to do. Restock over their holiday. Not the worst of ideas. Right. The worst thing is I've got 4 ideas for things that I need to do over my holidays. And all of them are very grindy and very long. Which doesn't help. Right, I need pants. Thank you. Boots. And a tunic. Thank you. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Peter. Oh. Guys, did I leave a crafting bench around here? No. No. Why did I not leave you guys a crafting bench? Oh, I know why. Because there's one over here. There's a fake crafting bench. Besides, I've got to come over here and take a quick nap because darkness is falling again. Can I sleep, please? Thank you. Do, do, do. Debating a sale for red, white, and green wool. And you're going to do that after, after all of the actually no, they've been building with red, white, and green concrete. You've been busy. Exactly. I was just thinking that I've seen Luna and Lily May spending all of today decorating in red, white, and green materials. I did see the hat. See, there's another one over here. Bing. Right. Now this will start to give away some of the plans. I need some colours. Let's go for 2 pink and a white. I don't know why I've just come in here. Let's go for white, pink, and pink. Okay. I love the fact that this place is basically my go-to for all armor equipment and some of the wool for banners and the making of banners, because it means that every time I do any of this, I come back to this area, which means I have a reason for coming back to this area of the world. It's like going back to the caldera every time I remember that the caldera has my moss farm in it. So I've got the moss farm in the caldera, I've got that there, I've got IKEA as my storage area. I need to give that something better to do. The caldera is also where I have the nether stem farm. I just like having different farms in different regions of the world so that I go back to them. It's very much something that Fwip does, and I took that idea and I've been running with it for a long time. It's like I'm going to put all of my librarians into the Frozen Archive, and and of course my berry bush farm is now here. I might need something else here eventually. It's a shame there's not a decent way of getting a large amount of books from something other than librarians, because they're not a good way of getting all books. Right. Okay. Let's come up here. And in here. And up here. And grab this. And we have a toxtricity for those who might be interested in catching a Pokemon. Yeah, da. Alright. Let's see. I can put this armor stand here. Hey, I've still got that one. Let's rotate it. A tier, catch this. Did I go with a decent Pokeball there? Yes, I did. Thank you for okay. This is where I start cursing at my my mouse a little bit more. Yeah, that's a good angle. Let's put the armor on this so that we can actually see what we're doing. So if I bend the body forward... Oh, you're kidding me. Bending the body forwards doesn't... Ah, you fnurbled. How? Have you done a Hall of Banners? Yes, you have, Ninjet, because it was Squirrel, wasn't it? Yeah, we've done that one for you. See, this is where I don't have enough control. I wonder, unlike the, okay, I'm gonna need a second armor stand. Unlike, the straw statues, we don't have the option to tilt the whole armor stand forwards, which is a shame. Oh, I can't. If I want to have this to have hands, I need to have it so that it's not invisible. Ah. Get fnurbled. Lady Oolong, welcome in, and thank you for the boop and the lurk. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna see if I can make this better. Right arm, like so. Let's give this... Oh, I'm out of... I was about to say I'm out of berries, but conveniently it's just given me some. Hi, have some berries. Do I have... Don't have a pair of shears. That's a fnurble. Hey, Nuska, welcome in. Let's get a pair of shears. I'm just going to make a pair because I'm going to actually leave them on this armor stand forever. Yeah, just a quick way up the hill. Oh, no, hold on. I wanted to put the shears in the hand. Oh, hold on. I've got to swap main hand and off hand first. There we are. Oh, it's getting dark. I need to sleep. The way that I've been getting out of that closure, well, the foxes... I don't think so, because I've been diagonally jumping that way. But I'm not sure. You might be right, Inari. No. Nope. Are you kidding? I can't rotate the arm so that the... Ah, yes I can. I just have to really mess with it. Wouldn't put it past them. Nope, me neither. Had the pleasure of an online meeting in Google Meet. Love how the option for sound is the default speakers. Really? That seems daft. It's probably the best I can do. Let's bring that forward. Bring the body over. I want it to look like this is tending the the berry bush and oops, would not recognize it. Oh, I had a horrible one earlier this week. Actually, I think it was yesterday, where Microsoft Teams basically decided I had no microphones. And there were 2 different microphones connected to the computer. And it was just like, yeah, no, you ain't got a microphone, mate. And I'm like, but why? If I make that invisible, I've now got a pair of legs that I can bring into position. Yes, there's something very surreal about saying I've now got a pair of legs I can bring in. About there. Let's bring the camera count in so that we can actually see what's going on a bit better. Why am I able to... Oh, the arm... oh, that's interesting. The camera count is seeing this way badly. That's annoying. I hope that it doesn't look this bad when I actually finish it. Invisible, yes. Gravity, no. Base plate, no. That's half the problem. This one. Modify. Base plate, no. You got bits of wood sticking out your booty. And you've got a pair of legs stick out the front here. Huh. Do I need to turn a pair of legs into a pair of arms? Or do something... I'm wondering if I'm going to have to make it invisible and then bring in something to act as arms. Oh, that's annoying. Nah. How do people do this? How do people, like, with another dozen armor stands and infinite patience? Yeah. I'm not sure I have another... I have infinite patience. Yep, I might have to. Lock that. Nope. 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 None of the armor stand that I'm trying to work with. I mean, that's pretty close to what I want. The problem is, it's not gonna. It's not got arms. So I'm gonna have to do something just to get arms in, aren't I? Oh, nubbles. Oh well, arms it is. It's also annoying that the camera count is seeing this rather badly. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA / start. Why doesn't it have arms? Because I've had to turn the armor stand itself invisible, and apparently turning the armor stand invisible means that it's got nothing. And I can't have the armor stand visible because I need to have the legs invisible. And I've just realised that actually the camera count can see invisible armor stands. That's going to be a problem for taking pictures. How annoying. Let's see. What can we do for arms? How do people do this? I know. Right. Yeah, that's exactly the problem, Kay. And since I want to have it look like it's crouched over, tending to the berry bush, like this, and I can't tilt the body independent of the legs, because, yay, I'm stuck with the whole sort of, great, now I have to do multiple things. So what I'm going to end up doing now is turning a pair of trousers into a pair of arms. No. It would also be nice if I remembered where my bed was. There it is. That's the one I want to keep. And if we bring it up a bit, I think I've got the scale a bit. That's better. Base plate of no. Ow. This is very Frankenstein-y. I'm creating a pair of arms out of a pair of legs. That actually looks like an arm. That's kind of what I was hoping for. I think it needs to be just a fraction higher and a fraction backwards. No. There. That looks like an arm. I like that. Is that the colour I want for it? It's the best I can do at the moment, Taran. I might actually change the trouser legs colour, but I'm going to... Legs can't hold stuff. That's why I've got another armour stand for actually making it so that it's holding something. Because I got to then do this anyway. Oh, this is chaos. Oh, yeah. I suddenly have an awful lot of respect for Zombie Cleo. Where did that go? Did that literally paste into the exact same location? That's not it. I've lost an armor stand. Just reiterated respect. Okay, I have even more respect for Zombie Cleo. I mean, Zombie Cleo's pretty damned amazing anyway. Okay, I have completely lost an armor stand, and I have no idea where it went. And the camera count can't see it either. Oh, hold on. It's right in front of me. There it is. Can't believe that I didn't notice that that was right in front of me. No. Mirror. Nope. like to mirror the entire pose. Ah. Yeah, that's fairly close. People who do armor stand work, I am immensely... I don't know how they do it. And I'm not sure Glam Pixie's here, so I don't know if they're actually seeing what we're doing. Basically, this is one of the armor stands for a donation that took place during Guild Rush. And I'm very late in doing anything with them. And I'm going over the top. And if anyone is shocked by this, you've never met me. Or you've never met a stream before. That works. I like that. I might need to change the colour of the trousers, but oh, that one's sticking out a bit too much. There. And it's not sticking out the front. Excellent. Oh, it is. Fnurbles. Why am I... The camera count is stuck. That's better. Alright, I think I need to adjust that. There, it's better. That's nearly it. I'm fighting with such a small amount of precision here. I think part of the problem is the rotation's off. I mean, the alternative would have been trying to work out how to do... because one of the things you can do nowadays is you can actually create NPCs. Why I'm not looking into that is anyone's guess. Gravity off. Where's that quote about overcomplicating things? I mean, really. Ah! I mean, the NPCs are an interesting and impressive piece of tech. I just don't know how to use them. Says the person who's currently attempting to make it up with armor stands at the moment as well. Yeah, that's the thing. I need to bring it upwards, forwards, down a bit, forward a bit, down a little. There we are. Lock it. Invisible. Done. I need one more armor stand so that I can have the shears, and then we're done with that. I'm out of armor stands. Of course I am. Why ever would this have been simple? Fortunately, we have plenty of sticks. Not quite sure why, but we've got plenty of sticks. I need one more armor stand. Makes 10. Can you tell I'm preparing for chaos and mayhem? Yes. It is simple, just not simple to do on stream. I'm not sure it's I'm not sure it is simple. I'm fairly sure I am breaking my brain entirely here. Show arms. Give it the shears. Turn it around. I'm just going to make it easy on myself. Do that. Lock that. Turn off gravity. Wait, your brain wasn't broken before. Hey, Sal! Dragon had not brain in so long he forgets what it's. Welcome in. Welcome in. Sal! And we have a Gothritha. Gothria? We got a Pokemon in chat for those who might be able to pronounce it, whatever the heck it is. There we are. Invisible as well, and there we are. We have a Glam Pixie in here with the foxes, or in future with the foxes, tending to the berry bushes. I think that looks pretty good, considering I don't know what I'm doing, and that's taken quite a bit of tinkering. But I think that works quite nicely. And actually, the arms aren't terrible. I could probably do better if I if I swapped them for pink leather. But my problem is it'll probably end up with these patches on them, which is going to make things. I mean, it'll look like. Oh no! Yep, actually, it'll look like a brown T-shirt and then arms. That might actually work. Hold on. If I turn off the invisible, which one is that? Soup! Welcome in. I'll deal with the arms another time. Swear you've been here more than 2 times. That would probably come under the heading of you've just failed to count, catch, or hit a button. It happens to all of us. I've now got berries stuck in Pixie's hair. You're bad at buttons, especially because you lurk when you chat because work lurk. Work lurk happens. Work lurk is entirely sensible. How can I not find this berry bush? There it is. I found every other armor stand. Geobug, welcome in. There we are. Right. I'm going to stop tinkering with the armor stands for the moment before I drive myself any crazier than I was already. He says. Yeah, no, that will have to do. We have a glam pixie tending berries in a fox area. I think that's a nice little bit of an addition, and I'm fairly sure I've got no idea if they've seen any of this. Whoops. Right, let's put another couple of berry bushes around as well, though. One here. That's apparently ice, so that doesn't help. One there. And... Right, let me get some materials to finish off this area. I got very distracted by armor stands, didn't I? Per Discord, she's... Oh, I've just realised I've got 27 new messages and my Discord hasn't been scrolling. Dang it. My Discord hasn't been scrolling, so I haven't seen your messages, Glam Pixie. Sorry. That's my own fault. Somehow I think I set it up so it wasn't. Right, let's get some more of these. And let's bring up a little bit more foliage. No, I don't have much, but... Right, let's put in... I'm just hoping that it'll look alright when the camera count takes pictures. Boop to be ornery. Hey, lady. In Discord. Now your Discord is actually... now my Discord is actually paying attention to me. Of course. Thankfully almost done with work. It's been quite a day. Knock on wood for them. Yeah, I hope that goes okay as well, Soup. Actually, I should have brought more of those. What I did want to do was... Also, have a think about some fox names, Pixie. I'm going to say 2 of them, given that you've probably got quite a lot of points that you don't have access to anymore. asleep, so let's go and visit Void. Have we got any more of the pale oak leaves? There they are. And I was going to go in here. Yes, there we are. And one of the dead bushes. But yeah, if you can think of two fox names, Pixie, that would be the last thing I'm probably going to think of in a minute. Let's grab a couple more berries. You're documenting error codes. You can have a little bit of being ornery as a treat. Ornery is fine. Oh, wow. I'd say we've got a few berries. I'm just going to bring a lot of them. And boop, 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 boop. What have you got in your mouth? You and you. Follow me. No idea how I'm going to get you two up there. This is going to be interesting. Anthony and Husk. Okie dokie. I should have brought the adults. The babies are going to complain about being separated from the adults, aren't they? Ow. Come on. I need you to just bounce uphill. I gotta turn the camera count for this because it's gonna be complete waste of time. They've fallen. Oh, because there's an overhang. And now one of you's picked up my... You little fnurbles. No, I think the I think the minecart's picked up my other one. Hey, glow sticks. Yep, there it is. Right, let's try this again with a little bit more planning. Planning? What's that? Hey, you two. Come. No, no, no. I need you. And you. Come on. I'm going to take you over to Pixie. You're going to be happy little foxes over with a Pixie. If I pick up that... Well, I guess you get to hold on to that for the moment, then. Hey, the Nookie. Sorry, I didn't see that as well. And MJ, welcome in. Please tell me that I've still got 2 foxes. Yes, I have. And they've both immediately gone to sleep. Such that I can't actually... But I'm sorry, I'm going to have to wake you up. Thank you. Right. Name tags. I have to use this doorway. This is why this door exists. Is it my... hope it's your end. I'm not seeing any... Oh, I've lost 270 frames. I mean... Oh, sorry, 220 frames. Not for a while, but at some point I lost 220 frames. Not sure when that happened. Right, this bit, let's pick these back up. I think I saw an armor, bit of... Yeah, bit of scaffolding floating halfway up the hill. Right, now I need 2 name tags. And probably a snack. And it's just as well I haven't died recently. Oh look, name tags. Please tell me we've got an anvil. Oh look, we've got 20 odd anvils. Go figure. Right. Anthony. And Husk. Right, let's go back upstairs. Might have to use the other entrance for this. Nope, other area. I know where I'm going. I'm lost in my own build. God, I hope these foxes can't escape. And we have a Magneton in chat for those who are trying to catch any of the Pokemon. That was yesterday, Ritsu. Ah, there we are. Hello, you. Anthony. And Husk. You love them already. I'm glad you like them, Glam Pixie. Right, let's do a little bit more decorating in this area. Preferably in such a way that we don't allow foxes to suddenly escape and run off. These won't be the only foxes in this area, they just happen to be the first 2. I came up with the concept of let's have somebody looking after the foxes in this area, and immediately thought, I know, I've got an armor stand that I need to bring into this area. So, congratulations on having an armor stand statue that is ridiculously overcomplicated. And thank you for the support to everybody who supported during Guild Rush, to those who got armor stands. I'm so sorry it's taken so long to get around to actually doing something with them. I want to do something similar by way of overkill for Raven down there, and I know that we've got I think it's either J Price or Mythical. I've got an armor stand to bring into this area. 5 dozen armor stands later. Perfect! Yes, exactly. Look, just because there is an entirely reasonable statement in here for let's not overcomplicate this. Oh, wait. No, we'll do that no matter what. That gives me a way in, and I'm fairly sure that there's no way a fox will jump up that block. 2 minutes later, the foxes have all escaped. As long as it's not in the hole. Oh my. What did you just drop? Oh, you just dropped the leaf litter. Thank you. I love the way that they're just sleeping out in the open like this. There's one sleeping in the berry bush. Would they be able to go diagonal onto the block with the fence and then diagonal? Oh. Yeah. Thank you, Taran. Not anymore, they won't. See, this is why chat are very, very fantastic for me. They pick up on the things that I'm an idiot about. Yeah, I think we probably can fit, you know, another dozen foxes in here at some point over time. Or at least, certainly a half dozen. I need to plan out my fox relocation system a lot better. But that is the first of our foxes. Alternatively, let's not overcomplicate it, said I. Wait, no I didn't. Heinous crime. Exactly. And I would never, ever overcomplicate something. Oh, wait, where's my nose growing? I love the fact that it's taken an entire stream to build not much. Oh, God. Why do I do this to myself? Why? Why do I do this to... because it looks fantastic, and I love the results. And just thought, I've now got 2 foxes up there. If I need another fox up there, I'll just breed it up there. I'm nearly at a full barrel of sweet berries. Hey, more snow. Ooh, that's one of the things I was going to do. Glow lichen. Failure was expected. Not quite so much failure, but still. That's not my glow lichen. That's my glow lichen. Look, just because I have a bad habit of getting highly distracted. Squirrel! Right, let's see. We've still got... Who have we got? Why can't I take the head off of this? Oh, we've got Ginger. We've got Taran. We've got Cruxcore. We've got Frauke. We've got Superfast Feg. We've got Raven. Yeah, I've got a few more of these that I still need to sort out, apparently. And, of course, cannot forget Cosmic. My brain is currently attempting to audition for a squirrel with ADHD. Yes. Oh, True Purple. I know what I'm doing. Sometimes. Not necessarily right now. but I know what I'm doing sometimes. So if you see an area that's getting ridiculously overcomplicated and would look really good with an armor stand in it, I mean, there's going to be an office here with Raven in it, for example, then feel free to let me know, and I will gladly overcomplicate a build even further. Quote 42, yes. No reason for me to remember. I feel like I should. I feel like I should at least try. I might not always succeed. That's the wrong one. There we are. Hello. Hi. I'm just going to light things up a little bit. Oh. Husk. Husk. Whatever you do, don't get in the way of me breaking this. Because I'd hate to hurt you. Oh, Fnebbles. I plan on working on that, Raven. That sounds like a great idea. Got it, build robes, stuff them with Raven. I mean, I've just spent ages deliberately trying to work out how to build arms. I'm fairly sure trying to build a cape or robes will probably be a matter of a ridiculously over-the-top and insane build as well. If anyone's surprised at this, yes, this will be exactly what we do. I'm going to put that there. Don't stuff arms with Raven, that would be a MWD. Heil Hydrate. Oh, WMD. Weapon of mass distraction. I've also realised that's how I can get in and out. I just go over the top. Anyone who's surprised that my way out is to go over the top is probably very surprised about a lot of things. Oh yeah, I had a feeling that there were problems around here somewhere. You see, I'm not sure if leaf litter prevents things from spawning or not. I'll just put a torch in there somewhere. Stacked armor stands, each progressively scaled up. That might actually... that might work really nicely, Taran. Scale down, bottom has to be huge, smaller and smaller on top. We will see. I suspect that... Hey, Feg! Should prevent mob spawns if no light level shows, then it will be unspawnable. Ah. Yeah, you see, it's showing light levels underneath these. So I'm not sure whether or not they're actually not or are. And Fnebbles. Also, welcome back, Feg. Sometimes you don't really... I have no clue. How's the build going? The build has been highly complicated. It got distracted by me adding Pixie. It doesn't work so well in spectator mode, but we have a glam Pixie tending the bushes and looking after a pair of foxes. Aren't they adorable? I'm curious. I just want to know. Please ignore the whiteout. I need to figure out whether or not I can turn off the ability to see armor stands in... I might have to take the camera count into into creative mode to get pictures today. Hello, Blacklad. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry for the whiteout. I like the colours of the player skin of Pixie. Pixie has a lovely player skin. And adjusting it and bringing in a set of armour stands for them has been decidedly novel and new for me. Right, what was I doing? Squirrel! Okay, so we've got one fox sanctuary. We've got 2 fox sanctuaries. I feel like it would probably be sensible to build this side of this building. Oh, maybe not. Press F5 on the camera count. That puts it into third person. Nice try. Oh god. This interface has changed. Ah, sodium. Why new sodium? And we have a Bannet in chat, for those who might be interested in trying to catch it. Right, squirrel. Stop squirreling. Had that revelation about the news. I don't like the change. I've spent so long getting used to all the settings. Thought Islanders used natrium. What's natrium? I don't know natrium. Right. Where is... Right. Cooked salmon. Cooked salmon will work. Oh. I have nothing set up properly because this is a swap over. Oh, that's what I had it set to. What I am very curious about is... Ooh, we got a shiny? Hey, Lotus got a shiny Bannet. Congratulations. And Glam Pixie says GG as well. Now that I've got Discord so that it actually is telling me when when messages are posted and not just when... Alright. Load schematic. Replication. Load it. Configuration menu. Render layers. All. Schematic placements. Okay. Wait. Oh. Configuration menu. Visuals. Enable rendering. There we are. That's what I was looking for. You've got yourself Pokemon socks from the kids section because your feet are so small, so no one can force adult motion. That sounds good. Oh, goodness. Alright. Schematic placements. Configure. If I rotate you that way, which way round are you? You are... so confusing to me. You are the right way round. Oh, good. You're way too high, but that can be resolved. Sometimes it's quicker just to do this. Yeah. I should build the corner before I... Ah! I didn't want to be up there anyway. Wait, what? Why are we at quote 200? And if the answer is because we spent an hour building Glam Pixie, how did that happen? Right. Void. Void. Hello. I'm gonna room with you for a minute. And let us... Right. There we are. Ooh, actually. Oh, that's adorable. Glam Pixie with a pair of foxes that she's tending. Oh, I love that. Oh, that has come out so nicely. I will definitely put a picture of that in Discord so that you can take a copy of it, Glenn. I kind of wish I could clip through the walls, but since I'm in creative mode, I can't. But if I'm in spectator mode, I can't see the armor stands properly. Wow. The clouds are definitely getting in the way here. Best you can tell is a scoreboard command that might be able to prevent spectators from seeing invisible friendlies, but not sure that will apply to armor stands. Other than that, you could use a texture pan that makes wood texture from armor stands, just not when to render. It's all the simpler option. What I've done now. Exactly. If in doubt, go with the very simple option. Go into creative mode rather than spectator. I love this little area. I think it just feels so fun. And I think that as we get into playing with the foxes more and building out all of this, and hey, we've still got our pufferfish. I love the way that this is actually making this feel like it's just so much more alive. Has the pufferfish been name tagged? Blast. I can't remember if the pufferfish has been name tagged or not. Survey says no. It's not been name tagged. Apparently, that's an oversight. I should have considered name tagging it. Well, I should fix that. Yes, apparently I should. I'll probably end up getting bitten by it a few times just to play while I place it. But hey. Also, that cliff face makes this whole section feel a lot more complete. I'm very glad that has come together that nicely. Those two areas. I know it's taken us, 2 weeks to build this? It doesn't feel like a huge amount of build, but it's a huge amount of detail. Oh, I have so many bad habits when it comes to over-detailing stuff. And, I love that the foxes just hide in their foxhole. Putting those berry bushes in there was... Oh! That was... no! Oh, they're adorable! Putting the berry bushes in there gives them a reason to go in. And that is just so adorable. Oh. Please, sit down again. Are you going to sit down? I never got a picture. I wanted a picture if you sat down. Oh, fnurbles. Max detailing is a lot of work. It really is. Good thing I'm capturing 60 of them a second. True, 60 FPS. Right. I am going to push this button, because otherwise I'm going to get constantly distracted by all the adorableness of the foxes and not actually get round to starting to wrap up, which would be just such a terrible, terrible thing. Thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been lovely having you all here and fantastic to get all of this built. And I've had great fun overdoing it and overcomplicating it, because I would never ever do that all the time. I think that's why it's so much fun, though, because when I do overdo it, it is just silly in the best of ways. Totally would not. No, never. Nope, 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 not at all. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be continuing something in this area. I haven't decided what. Probably going to work more on that building that I was just starting to place the schematic for, because I think the next thing to do is finish that building off so that we can actually have that area feel much more complete. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me today. It is lovely having you all here. Tomorrow will be my last day before my Christmas break. Holiday break, Christmas break, whatever. So, yep, let's see what we can do to make it fun. I'm going to send us all on a raid, because absolutely lovely to do that. I'm going to send us over to the lovely Mighty Oak. Winter break, Christmas break, mental break. I've had one of those. Probably more a mental breakdown. I'm going to send us over to the lovely Mighty Oak, who is working on their Dragonfell base, which appears to include a large amount of armor stands there as well. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves. I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.